What was something new that you learned?
That I would not want to be a tiger. Because in 2021, if there's nothing to protect the tigers, that they may come extinct.
What does extinct mean?
Extinct means it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Just a few miles from downtown St. Genevieve sits the Crown Ridge Tiger Sanctuary. This not-for-profit rescue facility is home to 4 tigers and a lion, all removed from neglect situations right here in Missouri.
A lot of people get them as cubs and think, oh, super cute little animals. Well, 500 pounds later and 20 pounds of meat a day, it's not something you want to have in your backyard. And that's part of the reason why we exist. We're a safe haven for those animals that have nowhere to go.
Thor and her sister Gracie were found starving, their daily meat allowance being just 1 turkey leg for both of them to share. Thor made sure that her blind sister got the majority of the food, and the two formed a bond which is still close, even now that they have plenty to eat. Izzy was being used as a prop in carnival photos, but was scheduled to be euthanized at only 3 months old, as he grew too large and dangerous for the job.
Is anybody in the Izzy group gonna follow me?
Crown Ridge has a variety of tours all designed to make the most of their guest time at the sanctuary. In addition to general, small group, and senior tours, they also run an education program for elementary schools.
What we did today was an educational tour for a 3rd grade class. We had 150 students, which is kind of a lot for a little sanctuary like us, but it works out perfectly. Students can come and have 3 hours of education that's also fun and interactive too. It's not just sitting in a classroom. They can actually touch tiger teeth and claws and hear how loud they are and see them from like 4 or 5 feet away, how tall they are. It makes a huge difference.
It ties a lot into our science, and we tie it a lot into our ELA curriculum, so our reading and our writing. We'll be doing some research projects on tigers.
The lions like to stay really low and they like to pounce on their prey. And the tigers, they just like to hide behind trees and grass, just chase their prey and eat them like they do.
What the kids do is they come and they decorate boxes, they color them, they write their name on them, and then they write individual notes to all of the animals that they can, the animals supposedly can read and see, but they leave their mark, and it actually does make a difference because these animals have such a great sense of smell, and as the kids are touching the paper, they're rubbing their smell on the paper as well. We pick out a couple of additional scents that they like, kind of like cinnamon or cloves or nutmeg, but kind of like your cat likes catnip and will really react and rub themselves all over things. These guys do the exact same thing with all different types of scents.
So what we have here is some more chicken. This is going to entice Gracie and Thor to come over and eat some chicken.
There's blood in there.
I know, you know what we use the blood for? What? Do you guys like popsicles in the summertime when it's really hot? These guys love bloodsickles.
We do a lot of things here at the sanctuary to make sure the animals don't get bored. Citronella is a big scent here that everyone super likes, and we had the bright idea one day we would plant citronella plants in the yards. Well, Raja, our biggest tiger, she liked them so much. She rubbed on them till they were completely dead, and it took us about an hour to plant all of them, and it took her about 5 minutes to destroy all of them. These guys are extremely endangered. There's less than 3,000 of them left in the wild at this point. So we're doing our part as well to try to give to conservation efforts that are happening in the areas that they're native to throughout Asia and India. We don't do breeding here, though, specifically. This little bit of space that we do have, we want to maintain for animals that are already in dire need, so for rescue animals. Also, we don't breed because a lot of these animals are mixes of different subspecies. There used to be 8 different subspecies, and 3 are now completely extinct. A lot of our rescue animals are mixes between those different subspecies, so they're not like a pure Siberian tiger or a pure Bengal tiger. So just genetically speaking, they're not valuable to the conservation of the species.
There might be things that tigers do that we don't even know about yet. But if they come extinct, we'll never be able to find those things out.
I think it's important for them to start to be able to realize that the things that they do day to day have a bigger impact than they might think throughout the world.
It's making that connection. When kids can see that they can go home and make a difference and they can contribute to wildlife conservation right here in their backyard, it really is a great program to be associated with.
Crown Ridge Tiger Sanctuary depends upon the community for support. You can visit their website for the many easy ways to donate and volunteer. The big cats that live at Crown Ridge were never given the chance to be free. Instead, they act as ambassadors from their safe haven, teaching visitors to consider the value of such rare and wonderful animals.
Is this a pretty great field trip?
Best one I've ever been to. This definitely tops the Magic House.